Welcome to English with Steve.
Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Steve, the channel where real English meets real life. I'm so glad you're here today because we've got something really special for you. We're going to be watching a video of a couple, and let me tell you, things between them are a little rocky. But here's the thing. They turn it all around using some key English phrases that you can start using right away in your own conversations. Whether you're learning English for everyday life, for relationships, or just to communicate better with the people around you, this episode is for you. So before we dive in, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. It really does help the channel grow, and I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. All right, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Enjoy the video.
David, we need to talk. You have been coming home late every single night this week, and honestly, I have had enough.
I hear you, Lily. But to be honest with you, I am completely worn out right now. Can we please talk about this tomorrow?
Tomorrow. It is always tomorrow with you. That is exactly what I am talking about. You keep putting things off, and I'm the one who ends up dealing with it.
That is not fair. I am doing my best here, and you know that.
Your best? David, your best has not included me in a very long time. I am not asking for much. I am simply asking you to show up for this relationship.
I do show up. I am standing right here in front of you.
Showing up means being present. It means being involved. It means actually caring about what is going on at home. And right now, I am not getting any of that from you.
So, what are you saying exactly? Just come out and say it.
What I am saying is that I feel like I am at the bottom of your priority list. Work comes first. Deadlines come first. Meetings come first. And I am just supposed to wait around and be okay with that.
That is completely unfair, and you know it. I work hard because I care about our future.
What is unfair is that I have brought this up over and over again, and nothing ever changes. I am tired of going around in circles with you, David. I am exhausted.
I do not know what you want from me right now. I genuinely do not.
I want you to take this seriously. I want you to look me in the eye and actually hear what I am saying. That is all I want.
Lily.
Do not just say my name. Say something real.
I need to take a step back for a second. I need to breathe.
So do I. I think we both need to calm down before this gets any worse than it already is.
You are right. Getting worked up is not going to help either of us right now.
I am not trying to attack you, David. I want you to know that. I just reached my breaking point tonight and everything came out at once.
I understand. And for what it is worth, I genuinely did not realize things had gotten this bad between us. That is on me.
That is kind of the point, David. You did not realize because you have not been paying attention. You have been so focused on work that everything else just faded into the background, including me.
You are right, and I'm not gonna sit here and argue with that.
I do not want to argue either. I am not looking for a fight. I am looking for a solution. I want us to actually figure this out together.
So do I, more than anything. I do not want to lose what we have over something we can fix.
Then let us start over. No more shouting. No more going back and forth and saying things we do not mean. Let us just sit down and be completely honest with each other.
I am on board with that. 100%.
Good, because I have a lot to say and I need you to actually listen this time. Not just hear me, listen to me.
I will. You have my full attention, I promise. First of all, I owe you an apology. A real one. Not just saying I'm sorry and moving on like nothing happened. I mean a proper apology, where I actually acknowledge what I did wrong and take responsibility for it.
I am listening.
I have been neglecting you. There's no other way to put it, and I am not going to dress it up. I kept telling myself I was doing all of this for us, but the truth is, I lost sight of what actually matters most. And what matters most has always been you.
It means a lot to hear you say that. It really does. But words are one thing, David. Actions are another. And so far, the actions have not matched the words.
I completely understand where you are coming from, and you are absolutely right to feel that way. I have let you down consistently, and I take full responsibility for that, without any excuses.
I am not trying to make you feel bad. I want to be really clear about that. I just need to know that things are actually going to be different going forward, not just for a few days and then back to the same old pattern.
I give you my word that things are going to change. Not just for a week, not just because we had a fight and I feel guilty, but for real and for good this time.
I want to believe you. I genuinely do with everything in me, but I have been down this road before, and I need more than just a promise this time around.
Then let me prove it to you. Give me the chance to back up my words with real actions, and I promise you I will not let you down again.
That is all I am asking for. A real effort. Not perfection, just consistent, genuine effort every single day.
You will get that, starting right now.
Can I be completely honest with you, even if some of it is hard to hear?
Go ahead. Do not hold back. I can handle it, and I need to hear it.
The thing is, when you consistently prioritize work over spending time with me, it makes me feel like I do not matter to you. And I know deep down that is not true, but feelings do not always follow logic, and that feeling has been eating away at me for a very long time now.
I had absolutely no idea you were carrying all of that. Why did you not bring it up sooner? I wish you had told me.
Because I kept making excuses for you. I kept telling myself you were under a lot of pressure and that things would settle down eventually. But eventually never came. And slowly I started to lose hope, and that scared me more than anything.
Lily, the last thing I ever want is for you to lose hope in us. That breaks my heart to hear.
Then you have to meet me halfway. A relationship is a two-way street, David. I cannot be the only one putting in the effort day after day. It genuinely takes two people to make something work.
You are absolutely right. I dropped the ball, and I own that completely. No excuses.
I am not keeping score. That is not what this is about at all. What this is about is the fact that I need to feel valued. I need to feel like a priority in your life, not an afterthought, not something you get to when you have a spare moment.
From here on out, you are my number one priority. Full stop. No exceptions and no compromises on that.
And I need you to follow through on that every single day. Not just tonight when emotions are running high. Every day, little by little. Because that is how trust gets rebuilt when it has been worn down.
Little by little. I can absolutely do that. And I will do that. Watch me.
I really want to. I want to watch you become the partner I know you can be, because I've seen that person, and he is worth fighting for.
That person is right here. He just got a little lost along the way. But he is back.
Lily, I want to say something important, and I need you to really take it in. Can you do that for me?
I am all ears.
I have been so caught up in trying to build a future that I completely forgot to live in the present. And the present is you, right here, right now. Everything I have been working towards means absolutely nothing if you are not by my side to share it with me. So from today, I am making a real change. I am choosing to show up. I am choosing to be here, fully and completely here.
David,
You are my home, Lily.
David,
I mean that with everything I have. You are my home. Not this apartment, not my job, not anything else. You. And a man who neglects his home has absolutely nothing. I almost lost sight of that, but I see it now more clearly than I have ever seen anything in my life, and I am never going to lose sight of it again.
you are my home too. That is the thing, David. No matter how angry I get or how many times we go around in circles, I always find my way back to you. You are my home. And I was so terrified of losing that, of losing us.
You are never going to lose that. Not as long as I have anything to say about it. I need you to hold on to that.
I have not been perfect in all of this either. I should have spoken up so much sooner instead of letting everything build up until I reached a boiling point. That is something I genuinely need to work on.
We both have things to work on. That is just the reality of being in a relationship. Nobody has it all figured out. The important thing is that we are both willing to put in the work and grow together.
And going forward, I really think we need to check in with each other more often, not wait until things completely fall apart before we sit down and have a real, honest conversation.
An open line of communication truly changes everything. That is something I should have made a priority right from the very beginning, and I did not. That was my mistake.
Better late than never.
From now on, no matter how hectic things get at work, I am always going to make time for you. Every single day. You have my word on that. And I do not give my word lightly.
And I am going to stop bottling things up. If something is bothering me, I am going to speak up straight away instead of waiting until it turns into something much bigger than it needed to be.
I promise to listen. Really listen. Not just hear the words coming out of your mouth, but actually take in what you are saying, sit with it, and respond with care and with love.
That is all I have ever wanted from you. Just to feel heard. Just to feel like what I say matters to you.
You are heard, Lily. You are seen. You are valued. And you are so deeply loved. Do not ever forget that. Not for a single second.
We are going to be okay, are we not?
We are going to be more than okay. We are going to come out of this stronger than we have ever been. I genuinely believe that.
Together?
Together. Always.